Hi, this is Mato with Indigenous, and you're listening to Native Americana Audio Cafe.
When I was back in high school, I bought this
Yeah, radio.
'67 Newport Indian car, and it was supposed to be a shaman was driving it around, and I found this in the
Yeah,
trunk, and it's a magical transistor, and it goes,
that's cool. Yeah,
you know how you can put your ear to a seashell, you hear the ocean, supposedly.
yeah.
If you put it to this red transistor, you hear Native Americana kind of off the grid,
Oh,
and your name came on the dial today a couple times,
cool.
like,
Oh,
so
yeah.
welcome to
Cool.
the Native Americana Audio Cafe. And
Yeah,
so
thanks for having
welcome
me.
to the people and
Appreciate
tell
it.
them who you are.
I'm Mato Nanji, and I play the band Indigenous, and really honored to be a part, and happy you guys are having me on. Hey, South Dakota on the Riz, so it's nice.
Where are you at right now?
I'm back home on my reservation here in South Dakota, in Yankton Reservation. It's kind of located by the like the southeastern corner there, that's South Dakota. It's on the it's actually on the other side of where Pine Ridge is located, so about 4 hours from Pine Ridge east.
Everybody knows you as a guitarist, and I know that your father was quite an influence on your playing. Talk about that a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah. He kind of quit playing for a while there, and then I started growing up, and then I found his guitars and his amps and stuff in our basement, and that's kind of where I got interested and got started. I didn't really know what it was at the time, and he's the one that kind of heard me messing around with the stuff, and they said, okay, I then that's when they crack the whip and start trying to learn after that. Give me a bunch of records to listen to, and start showing me how to tune it and do all kinds of different things, and they just had him and my mom had like a massive record collection, of like all the old blues stuff, all the old rock stuff, from the 60s and 70s, and a lot of the R&B stuff. So I mean, it got exposed to a lot of different, styles of music. So I think, I guess that's kind of what I try to do now, is kind of incorporate all the different styles into what I do, and when I write stuff, so write music.
Do you remember some of his guitars that he had in the basement?
Yeah, he had some Gibsons, some Martins, of course, and I think Gibson was kind of his main guitars. He had a 335, which was really nice.
Wow.
And then yeah, then we moved, and I think something happened. Somebody broke in and stole everything, so we had to start over. We moved from that house to another house, and I think somebody broke in and they knew everything was there, so they stole all his stuff. So we basically had to start over. So, but
It's like
I
it's a cycle that comes around every 20 years or something like that.
yeah, it was pretty tough, but we ended up. I mean, I was the first one out of my family to start kind of getting into music, and my mom and my dad were kind of the ones that said, well, maybe they should become a band, so that's when they came. My younger siblings, my brother and my sister, two of my brothers and my sister, and we just started. My dad had us all get together in a room and start rehearsing, practicing, learning songs, and that's kind of how that got started in the early days, and just been doing it ever since, trying to hang in there. And then we had a good run, me and my brothers and my sister, for about, I think we toured and stuff for about 10 years. And then you know kind of gets weird after a while, and everybody wants to do different things and have different ideas and different music that they want to play and different stuff. So we just ended up splitting, and I just kept you know, kept the name and kept the music going, you know, Indigenous. So, or I'm trying
It's,
to, anyways.
you
Keep it
are,
going.
you are. Remember last year, the last time I seen you was at like it was over the 100th gathering of the Cherokee Nation homecoming, and for
Oh
us to be
yeah,
on,
yeah, yeah. That was
it says
awesome. Yeah,
something.
yeah.
You had
That
a
was
good
really
blues
cool.
band out there.
Yeah, yeah, it was really cool. I mean, it was really beautiful place out there too, and had a nice amphitheater, you know, set up, and yeah, I think I got to hear you play before you headed out that time. We came in the day before, so
I wish we
but it was
know
cool,
would have
man.
known Kurt was with us with you. That would have
Yeah,
been
yeah.
fun.
He's kind of familiar with both bands, so yeah, would have
He's
been able
well
to jam or
loved,
something.
but
Yeah,
he fits
yeah,
in with you guys, and you played with some great musicians. Were you
yeah.
on the Hendrix tour thing, or are you still doing that?
Yeah, yeah. We just I think our last tour was just last year of and we did two tours. One of the East Coast, then we took time off, and then we did a whole West Coast after that, which was really cool. You know, that's kind of what John McDermott, the guy that produces the whole thing, and Janie Hendrix, helps him, you know, they kind of produce the whole tour and get all the artists together and everything. So yeah, I've known both of them for probably since 2002, maybe 2003. I think I met John McDermott, and then I met Janie shortly after that. But yeah, that's kind of where I met them, and I kind of just had a relationship with them ever since, you know. So and that's how, when they started doing the Hendrix thing, they would call me and ask me if I wanted to be a part of it, and I said, "Yeah, I'll be a part, be a part of it. Be awesome,
It sure makes
especially
us
with the."
proud, man. It makes us proud to
I
hear you
appreciate
playing.
it. Yeah.
Do you ever see any correlation between the electric guitar and the horse or anything like that?
I don't know. I
How
I
about
think there's definitely something in the music that has that similar connection. You know, what way the way of life that we used to have. You know, I think there's something there that's really universal and just like a good feeling. You know, that I think, anyways. You know, that kind of helps me. You know, want to play music because it's just so open. You know, it's like everything, and I believe that's how our people used to live and be. You know, so I think it's really, there's a connection there. You know, and it's really a cool thing. Good vibe. Great vibe, actually. It's cool.
when you're riffing on your electric leads, any kind of scales you're using, or are you
Yeah.
just kind of feeling?
Uh, yeah, I just, you know, even when I'm in the studio, I don't really like work out any solos or anything. I just kind of go in there and listen to the song and kind of just go for it, I guess. You know, and then whatever comes out, that's what we end up. Maybe I'll do like 3 or 4 different solos, then we kind of pick, I guess, which one, sounds okay. Go from there, and when I'm at home, it's just mostly acoustic. I have, especially it's mainly just songwriting. That's all I ever do. Of course, I added on, a lot of the records too, but that's where anything I write or anything that kind of comes to mind or whatever, I'll just be around jamming a little bit on the acoustic at home. So yeah, right now there's a few things, kind of working on, but I haven't been able to get to the studio yet to kind of lay stuff down, but got a few ideas popping in there. Hopefully soon after it clears, we'll be able to get in there and get it out.
Oh yeah, we can't wait to hear it. Any
Yeah.
idea how it might unfold the next music scene?
Geez, I'm not sure. It's kind of really like, you don't really know, I guess. I don't think anybody really knows, but I'm sure we'll be able to get back out there and get the music to everybody. And I think when a lot of fans get a chance, everybody everywhere, when they hear music or good music, it makes them feel good, and better about everything. So it's kind of like a healing thing too. So I see that, I can't wait to get back out there and, give that to everybody, It would be an honor to do it, again. So
I think
yeah,
that's what people feel like. They don't want to take it for granted and feel,
yeah,
like you said, an honor.
yeah, yeah, it is. It truly is. So it's cool.
So this program is Native Americana. I kind of see it as a crossroads, like we're creating a genre, and our genre is wide,
Yeah,
and I'm letting the artist define
yeah,
and
yeah,
do the tapestry. So would you have any
yeah.
definition to that title?
Uh, I don't know. It's, I guess, just good healing music. I don't know. I mean, it's what you guys are doing is awesome. I think, being able to get everybody on and, get a lot of, because there's a lot of great, great, talented musicians out there, you know, that are still, getting inspired by everybody. Everybody's really inspires each other to keep making music and doing what they do. So I think that's really, it's cool. It's a beautiful thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's things on the res there where you're at?
Right now it's good. I mean, we're kind of a smaller location, not too many people, here on the res, but yeah, it's everybody's doing good here, and I think the main spot, the bigger cities are kind of like the hot spots for everything, going on right now. So, but yeah, this is still on the reservation where I grew up, so it's okay so far.
Oh, man, I
Not too
appreciate
bad.
you taking the time today. I know like you're probably, are you out in your car? Do you got Wi-Fi out there or something? Or
Yeah, yeah, I'm in my car. I was just driving doing the other interview because get better signal. But yeah, I guess we got inducted into the South Dakota like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame type thing. So they were supposed to have the show. I know they were supposed to have the show last year, but or this year actually they were supposed to have it. So it's kind of doing some interviews for that, and then but they ended up moving it to next year. So we'll have the big bash next year, early next year. So, but yeah, that was pretty cool. Kind of, that's a big honor, to be able to have that in your home state, be
that's
honored.
what
So it's cool.
I think that's very cool.
You inspire me to keep. I remember seeing you a long time ago when I was young. So you inspire me too to keep doing what I'm doing. So I appreciate that.
It's mutual
Thank you.
respect. All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys,
We'll
come on
we'll see
back
you again.
on.
Talk
See
to
you
you again.
later.